Hey, I'm Sade, and today I'm going to show you how I make my super gelatinous bone broth using chicken feet. Bone broth is like liquid gold because it's so nutrient dense and is rich in proteins, collagen, and amino acids. As you can see, I got 2 pounds of chicken feet for only $3.62. That is a great deal. So in this clip, I'm putting the chicken feet in a bowl with white distilled vinegar and water to clean it. Because in my culture, we believe in washing our meat before we cook it. It's very simple. You just wash it with water and vinegar, drain it, and then rinse it again with clean water. After that, I place the chicken feet in a pot of water to parboil, which helps to eliminate any impurities. Then before I move on to the next step, I like to clean my sink with a disinfectant spray. While my chicken is boiling, I prep my vegetables. I like to use onions, celery, carrots, as well as a big piece of ginger because I love the flavor it adds to the broth. After peeling my carrots, I like to cut them up into big chunks. Then I do the same thing to the onion. I just cut it in half, peel off the skins, and then cut it into big chunks. These middle pieces you see me removing, I take them out because they tend to cause bitterness in the broth. Then I move on to ginger. Besides the spice and flavor ginger adds, it has great healing properties. It aids in digestion, reducing inflammation, as well as boost your immunity. That's why I love to add a lot of it into my broth. After peeling off the skins, I like to cut it up into thin slices. And lastly, celery. Luckily, I already had chopped up celery in my freezer, so it's ready to go. So this is the meat after boiling it for 10 minutes. I don't know if you can see it, but at the top of the pot is a ring of scum. That is the impurities I was talking about earlier. Those impurities don't cause any harm. It's just that if you leave them in there, it tends to give your broth a gray color, and I don't want that. See the scum? That's why we pre-boil it, because we don't want that in there. So after draining and rinsing the chicken feet, I put it back on the stove with a fresh pot of water and add my veggies to it as well. Plus a handful of garlic because I forgot to add that last time. I cover the pot and let it simmer on medium heat for 2 hours. After 2 hours of boiling, the water level has gone down, so I like to top it up with hot water from my kettle. At this point, I like to add my herbs and spices. I add bay leaves, cloves, thyme, and fenugreek to my broth. Oh, as well as pimento seeds for added spice. Fun fact, Did you know that pimento seeds and allspice are the same thing? I didn't know until a couple years ago. So after an additional 3 hours of boiling, the broth is done and ready to be strained out. When you make your broth, you don't have to use the exact same vegetables, herbs, and spices that I've used. You can use whatever veggies and herbs you want to incorporate into your broth that you like. In the end, I got a total yield of 2.5 liters of liquid. I let them chill on the counter for a couple of hours before I put on the lids and put them in the fridge to chill overnight. The next day, I'm left with this thick, gelatinous, jello-like broth. I actually like to start my day with bone broth over coffee because of its many benefits. It supports joint health because it has a lot of collagen. It's great for your gut because of the amino acid called glutamine. Glutamine helps to seal the gut lining. This also helps with issues like leaky gut or IBS. It also helps in reducing inflammation in your body and in your gut. So overall, bone broth is amazing for your health. I like to warm it up on the stove, but you can also do it in the microwave. I like to drink it out of a mug because a spoon isn't necessary. Then I also like to add a sprinkle of salt because it's pretty bland without it. It just tastes like soup. So, cheers. It's good. And that's it. It was a little time consuming, but it was totally worth it. Anyway, I hope you liked this video and I hope to see you in the next one. Toodles!